Wake up Nigeria on a Thursday morning.
That's right. The weekend might be closed, but today we're charging you with purpose, power, and a little extra pep in your step. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria, your favorite breakfast show on the side of the equator. How about that?
That's it. You know what we bring a lot. There's been traffic. I mean, how was yesterday for you? Were you around yesterday?
I was around yesterday.
Was it yesterday or the day before? Which day was it?
2 days ago.
It was 2 days ago. It was Tuesday.
I swam. My car swam. I did not know my car could actually be a fish.
And the car is okay today. You didn't take it to the mechanic.
We praise the Lord.
That has to be a miracle. That has to be a miracle, because
my brother.
You know, someone told me that look, Mike. The person called me. I like, thank God you are not out on the road. I say, God watches.
Do you know what was so funny? I left the office and it was less than an hour, but everywhere was flooded. Like in 40 minutes, the rain was heavy. It was ridiculous.
I saw the pictures. I saw the videos. I don't know. The minister of the commissioner of environment, Tokunbo Wahab, made mention and spoke about some things. He spoke about the susceptibility of Lagos to floods. And yes, we've known this for a while. But the thing is that we don't preempt and we are not proactive. We have to do something.
But another thing is the illegal structures, by the drainage. So most of the drainages are blocked because people have probably sold those lands and they've built houses. So we're all in this together at this point.
Well, you make me remember the song, We're All in This Together. My name is Mike Messikeno.
And I am Rume Paulson. And we're here to, serve you that morning dose of great food, entertainment, and a whole lot of inspiration this morning.
You can catch us live. GOTV channel 16. You can do that on StarTimes 121. The ultra high frequency for the terrestrial band will be 49. Online, YouTube,
Yeah, and make sure you join the conversation using the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC on all social media platforms.
Okay, Chef Flo is in the house. It's been a while, Chef Flo. It's great to have you in the house. Chef Flo is here to set us up for a Thursday morning, as she always does, the best way. What are we doing this morning, Chef Flo?
Well, we're having black stew for breakfast.
Black soup.
Black soup.
You've had black soup, eh?
I've never.
So I know you love fine dining. I know you know how to.
I love fine cuisines. My palate is different.
Okay, well, we're looking forward to that one with Chef Flo this morning in the kitchen. Of musical performance, eh?
Yeah.
We've got Rina. Rina is a talented artist and she has been making waves in the music industry since 2020. She'll be here to perform on the show this morning.
Bang, bang, skitty pop, pop, pop. It's about Culinary. Eugene. Follow, I don't wanna follow. I dare you, dog.
We will be celebrating your loved ones on birthday shout-outs. If it's your birthday in the month of September, happy birthday to you. And we'll be giving you a special shout-out much later in the show.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Art display this morning, Odeyemi Oluwaseun Ezekiel is a Lagos-based emerging Nigerian artist whose practice reflects lived experiences, social realities, and of course, human connection. His distinctive style employs intersecting and non-continuous lines with textured layers in acrylic, Conte crayon, and charcoal to create depth and individuality. Now that is quite a mouthful, but what we are saying is art display in plenty words on the show this morning.
Be on the couch with us is a creative director and founder of Rubicon. Etim Okorobi is a brand consultant, an innovative digital branding consulting company that delivers end-to-end brand identity and strategy solutions for businesses. Etim also leverages AI-powered design and content creation tools to amplify creativity, streamline workflows, and deliver innovative brand solutions. He'll be with us on the couch much later.
All right, well, that's the size of all that we have at the show this morning and a little bit extra, yeah?
A sprinkle.
Yep, you ready for Thursday? We are ready. Let's go. The news is coming up after we take a look at what the weather. It's raining, it's raining. That and much more. Let's see what it is like for the rest of the week. 250925, the date. Good morning, welcome. This is the news on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Mike Mesikeno. The federal government has announced the official theme for Nigeria's 2025 Independence Day celebrations. Now, this was according to a statement by the Director of Information and Public Relations in the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Segun Imoyosen, in Abuja. He said the theme, Nigeria at 65, all hands on deck for a greater nation, indicates the need for unity, collaboration and patriotism amongst government institutions, the private sector, civil society and citizens to advance national peace, prosperity and progress. The government said the choice of the theme reflected Nigeria's resilience since independence in 1960, stressing the importance of consolidating past achievements while pursuing loftier goals under the renewed hope agenda. A World Press Conference is slated on Monday, the 29th of September in Abuja. The Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau has said that its investigation into the recent Kaduna-Abuja train derailment at Asham Station has revealed that poor maintenance and a faulty track switch were key factors behind the incident. The passenger train, which departed from Idu Station, Abuja, with 618 persons on board, derailed shortly after, resulting in 21 injuries but no fatality. From the preliminary findings, several sleepers at the station that had been damaged in a previous incident were only patched instead of being properly repaired. Investigators also found that the automatic switch mechanism at the station's crossing point was unserviceable at the time of the derailment, which is the second to occur at the same station within 13 months. As a result, the switch had to be manually operated and secured using a point clip, which was later discovered to be broken. This compromised the integrity of the track alignment, leading to the derailment. The report also noted that personnel of the Nigerian Railway Corporation had received only initial training with no formal refresher courses, raising further concerns about safety standards and preparedness. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says Vladimir Putin will keep driving the Ukraine war wider and deeper unless he is stopped. Addressing the UN General Assembly, he calls for countries to work together as peace depends on all of us. President Zelensky was speaking after U.S. President Donald Trump shifted his position on the Ukraine-Russia war, saying for the first time that Ukraine could win all of its land back. Russia responded diplomatically to Mr. Trump's comments, but also claimed it was more bear than paper tiger. Now some sporting updates. Nottingham Forest were held to a draw as they claimed a point in the club's return to European football for the first time since 1996. Ange Postecoglou's side played out a 2-2 draw against Real Betis in Seville, creating numerous chances to claim the 3 points in Spain. In other games, FC Midtjylland beat Sturm Graz 2-0, Fenerbahce lost 3-1 to Dynamo Zagreb, Freiburg beat Basel 2-1, while Roma beat French side Nice 2-1. Now more games will be played on Thursdays. Aston Villa will play host to Bologna. FC Utrecht will face Lyon. Rangers will tackle Genk. Salzburg will take on FC Porto. VfB Stuttgart will battle Celta Vigo. And Young Boys of Switzerland will welcome Panathinaikos of Greece. Eberechi scored his first goal for Arsenal as they beat League One side Port Vale to reach the Carabao Cup 4th round. In other games of the evening, Tottenham beat Doncaster 3-0, Manchester City beat Huddersfield 2-0, while Newcastle United beat Bradford City 4-1. Now 4 teams have made it to the knockouts stage of this year's Millennial Cup competition holding in Maryland, Lagos. 8 teams participated in this year's edition, with the winner expected to emerge on Sunday. Details of that particular competition will come in this report.
A place in the final of the 2025 Millennial Cup is at stake when Reggae Boys take on Umuna FC in the first semi-final this weekend, before Samba FC take on Sako FC.
Yeah, the winner of this edition is we go home with the sum of 400,000 naira, a trophy and medals, whereas the first runner-up we go home with 200,000 and medals, and the second runner-up, which is the third, we go home with trophy and medals. It is not about the money; it is about the synergy between the clubs, between the aged ones, for them to synergize, meet themselves, showcase what they do, and network.
This football club have come a long way. It has come a long way, and it has been existing for a very long time. We have all people from all phases of work as our members. We welcome new members all the time too, and we are into football and socials. We
did a draw, group draw to quarter-final stage, because it's 8 teams that is participating. So it's going to be a tournament of quarter-final stage. If you play and you win, at the end of the day, you go home with 3 points.
I take on that it was a very good game, but it's just that we were not able to convert some of our chances, and they were able to convert their own. So I think that was what led to our defeat. But we hope next year we'll be here in good faith and win this tournament by the grace of God.
The second edition of the Millennial Cup, a tournament for people above 40 years, has seen 4 teams progress to the semi-final stage of the competition. Winners will progress to the final of the competition, which will take place on Sunday, the 28th of September in Lagos. Mian Akiri, TVC News, Lagos.
That's what's the news for the hour. We'll take a time out now. Stay with us. We'll be back shortly after this.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa and Igbo, where we get a common language where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self and every person wey dey for street. That's why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show Wetin Dey with your brother, your friend Wale Po.
Everywhere.
So Bobo.
It a job for this side.
This na Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Aww.
Now we be What's Up Naija crew. Now we they give you wetin dey sup for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it loud.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make younger?
compound wahala.
Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, you right? right here. Nobody better than we, right?
I can always best be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go here.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Level 2, electrified fence.
Hey, terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Hey, Nick fam! Remember, Nick on TVC is your one-stop for engaging children's shows like El Tigre, Paw Patrol, SpongeBob SquarePants, Kung Fu Panda, and lots more to keep the kids glued to their screens. Catch us on Mondays to Fridays at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on TVC.
For a musical performance, this morning we have Rina. She's a talented artist that has been making waves in the music industry since 2020. Rina's musical journey began under the name S-Cube-J, releasing several tracks from 2021 to 2024. However, in 2025, she decided to rebrand and shed her skin as Rina, marking a new chapter in her career. This transformation signifies her growth as an artist and her commitment to creating even better music that resonates with the audience. Hi! Good morning, Rina. Thank you for joining.
Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning to you. Thank you for having me.
A pleasure. So, you know, rebranding. Tell us a bit about that. You were SQJ, now you're Bad Girl Rina.
Okay, yeah. So I started off as a rapper in 2020. That's when I discovered myself. So 2025 is all about new chapter, new beginning, green life. That's why we're pushing green.
Yeah,
actually.
Even your hair is green as well.
Yeah, everywhere is green.
So tell us about your new sound now.
Okay, so right now I'm an Afrobeat artist. I also try to combine and fuse my rap and also my dancehall attributes to my music. And I hope you like my music
That's
today.
giving me like Nicki Minaj vibes, you know, sometimes singing, sometimes rapping.
Yeah, but this is Nigeria. You gotta give the people Afro beats, you know.
Yeah, give them what they want. I love that. So what are you performing for us today?
Okay, so today I'm gonna be performing my new single I just released. It's called Ajay. It's on all platforms, and I'm gonna be teasing my unreleased song. It's emotional for me, so I want to share it with Nigeria.
All right, are you ready?
Of course, I'm born ready for this.
I love that. Take it away on the stage.
Okay, thank you.
Chef Flores in the house. And this is special. This is special. Before I even start with this one first, so what one are you using with it first?
Well, you are free to use
anyone you want.
Form of your favorite sparrows.
Rume, please, just drive go barracks. I beg. I need fufu. You know, it's the 6 to 6. That's one. Please, for me, fufu. That's what I need. If you want pounded yam, that's okay for you. But Chef Flores in the house. Chef Flores, great to have you. Welcome.
Thanks. I'm so excited to be here this morning.
Yes. And the thing is that even before we start here, I love the aroma. I am perceiving already. I love the aroma from what you already have prepared. This is the famous black soup, and we're preparing live here this morning. So let's go over the ingredients. So it's just black soup.
Yes.
It's from Edo State. Yeah, that's where it's an Edo soup from Ishan and all of that. So yes, let's take a look.
I'm so excited. These are indigenous dish, and I'm preparing it with a little bit of twist.
Okay.
It's usually with like 3 leaves, so I decided to add one more leaf to see how this is going to come out.
Okay.
So let's see how it's come out.
I like twist.
So, so all the veggies have been blended.
Okay.
But technology has made this dish very, very easy.
Easy.
Unlike
it used to be harder back then.
Because then you have to stone. Grindstone or
I know. I remember my friend's mom. We used the stone to blend.
The mortar and the pestle to bring it out. So easy. But I blended this out this morning with a blender. And here I have this place we have ugu leaf.
This is ugu.
Yes.
Okay, good.
And this is uziza leaf.
Uziza.
Yes. But with scent leaf.
Okay, but we
seed itself.
Okay, so how do did we? Is it like we washed it and this is the or how we blend it and
we just wash the leaves.
Okay.
We put them in the blender.
Okay.
Just put a little water.
And so this one's pure blending. Wow, because this is a fine texture that's gotten now. Okay, which is this?
This is bitter leaf.
This is bitter leaf.
Yes, it's just bitter leaf.
Okay, but now so I know that with bitter leaf there are different levels of washing and like sweetening, like if you want it to be to have more, I don't know, more of the spunk. There's a way you wash it and all of that. So how far did you wash this?
This one already been washed.
Okay.
Washed, but it will have a little bit of bitter taste in it.
Just a little bit, eh?
Not too much.
All right. How about this one? A little. I'm a little bit scared.
No.
Okay. How about this one?
So this is the twist there.
Okay. What leaf is that?
This is water leaf.
Oh, water leaf.
Use it to blend the leaves together.
Okay.
And that's how it's going to come out.
Okay, all right. I love this part. This one, I love this one.
Periwinkle, the beef, and you can actually use your own favorite type of beef, like you can use your goat meat.
Okay.
Just assorted
and all that. Okay. We have crayfish.
Fresh fish.
All right. Whatever I want to use.
Yes,
we have crayfish here. Okay. This is black pepper. Okay, good. This is salt, seasoning cubes. What is this?
This is the uziza seed.
Uziza seed.
What's blended here.
I love uziza soup.
So this is uziza leaf with uziza seed.
So there's there's a neighbor of mine and she prepares good food and all, but she's from Delta State and that's the first time I was tasting uziza. I love it. It's like Oha Pro Max. That's uziza. Exactly. Like Oha Pro Max. All right, we have a smoked fish here.
Black smoked fish.
Okay.
And then we have onions and chili to just garnish.
And all of that. Okay.
Of course, palm oil.
All right, palm oil. Yes. So we already have this water boiling here. What is our aim with this now?
Make a little swallow for
Okay, this is for the swallow, eh? Yes. All right. So let's get started a little bit. Let's see what we can do.
Going with the.
Okay.
We're going in with the.
Nothing inside the pot. There's no oil. Nothing.
No, we're going to boil the meat.
Okay, we're going to boil it. Okay, but there's no water now.
Yes, we had water.
Okay, we'll get water. Okay.
We'll just get a little water and add, but let the meat just bring out, boil in its own juice.
Wow.
A little bit.
Oh wow. So that is something, eh?
Sealing the seasoning has been.
Okay.
The meat has been washed.
Okay, and marinated a little bit with some seasoning, yeah? Yes. Okay. This is the first time I'm seeing this one, yeah? But then, of course, the pan that you use also matters. The kind of pan. You cannot just use it on any kind of pan. Or can you? I don't know. Can you? Can you? Is it possible?
Yes, you can.
Can you do it on any kind of pan?
The meat will bring out the juice, so it's not going to burn. It's going to be on it. You don't leave it. So after the juice has been released, then we add the water into it.
Taiwo, that's my floor manager. How's your body shaking? No soup for you this morning, Ogbeni. In our cold week. Well, yeah, we do have this. Okay, so we've already gotten that. What goes into this one now?
I'm going to warm my oil, and I don't want to just add it like that. So I'm going to warm it with onions.
With onions,
to have
okay.
some onion flavor.
Okay, maybe let me get something to cut the onions and all of that. The chopping board for the onions. Okay, while I am trying to sort out my chopping board for the onions, we'll just take a recess. Stay with us. We're getting really into the food. When we come back after this break, we'll show you how all of this progresses.
Think fast, play smart, win big. Quick Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments, just quick questions, quick moves, and quick cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
Maya Angelou was a civil rights activist, poet, and award-winning author known for her acclaimed 1969 memoir, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, and her numerous poetry and essay collections. Angelou was born on April 4, 1928 in St. Louis, Missouri. Angelou had a difficult childhood. Her parents split up when she was very young. Around the 1960s, Angelou lived in Ghana working as an editor and a freelance writer. Angelou also held a position at the University of Ghana for a time before she joined a community of revolutionist returnees exploring Pan-Africanism and became close with human rights activist and black nationalist leader Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. In 1961, Angelou appeared in an off-Broadway production of Jean Genet's The Blacks with James L. Jones, Lou Gossett Jr. and Cicely Tyson, and went on to earn a Tony Award nomination for her role in the play Look Away in 1973 and an Emmy Award nomination for her work on the television miniseries Roots 1977, among other honors. Angelou's career has seen numerous accolades, including the Chicago International Film Festival's 1998 Audience Choice Award and a nod from the Acapulco Black Film Festival in 1999 for Down in the Delta. She published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, several books of poetry, and is credited with a list of plays, movies, more than 50 honorary degrees, and television shows spanning over 50 years. She also won 2 NAACP Image Awards in the Outstanding Literary Work Non-Fiction category for her 2005 cookbook and 2008 Letter to My Daughter. After experiencing health issues for a number of years, Angelou died on May 28, 2014 at her home in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. In May 2021, it was announced that Angelou will be one of the first women to be commemorated with a new series of quarters from the U.S. Mint.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration.
From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria.
And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek.
Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it, you'll feel like you're right there with me.
Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone.
So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Good morning. Yes, I'm here. And of course, you're watching Wake Up Nigeria. It is time for What's Up and About. I'm joining the guys, Mike and Rume. And this morning, we have a lot to talk about. I feel like every time I'm on the show, there's a lot to talk about. Because I always feel like, let's not stick to one thing. There's so much happening. Let's see how many things we can touch on.
But just before that, we, Chef Flo, please, just what did we know from the last time we went, you've moved quite a lot. So you said you were...
I'm trying to warm
the onions, and then so a lot has gone into that pot already.
Yes, I washed the black fish
and you put it inside there. Okay, so the black fish is there, and then this is onions. All
it smells so good, right?
Now, when I entered the kitchen, I understood why Mike, because I was watching in the makeup room, I understood why Mike said the aroma.
Oh my God.
And why he asked you to help him go and buy fufu. Because mine is going to be pounded here, man.
Oh, good. I don't know why. I don't. When I talk about kitchen, I don't use the smells. I hear people say, "Oh, this food smells nice." I don't know. For me, the connotation is derog for me. You know, I feel like when I hear smell, I don't think of something nice. So that's why I always try to want to say aroma rather than smell.
Oh yeah.
Smell is Lagos is smelling. Hey, that's what I want to talk about. Yes, now I remember. You know that thing people go around, and that is connected to the floods we're talking about. Oh, Lagos is smelling. You know, it's a lot when you think, right? DJ Copy put up something, and she spoke about New York traffic and Lagos traffic.
Yeah. And
then yesterday, I saw something on Instagram. I have grown up knowing that Germans are the epitome of efficiency. When you talk about efficiency, see, Germans, they believe that, look, if you bring anything and they tell you that this is German, this was made in Germany, expect that it to be strong, expect it to last.
Cars,
anything German.
Even in Asia,
they have that thing.
German
everything, they just believe that Germany. But the country is going through some sort of a crisis with their roads. So there was a particular road that was just a 32-kilometer stretch, and it was billions of dollars spent. It was over expensive. They had a lot of issues with roads caving in, and there's a problem now at the particular moment. And it just goes to say that no matter what you are doing, no matter whatever reputation you have, like we say here, only as good as your last show.
True.
No matter your reputation you have, no matter what's happening, you're only as good as how you make things happen. You spoke about how people build on canals. People build on places where they're not supposed to build. And then you see flooding. And then someone who spoke about the health implications of the water we are driving and putting our legs in.
When I see people dip their legs into the water, I cringe, to be honest.
But it's not their fault. Most of them don't want to.
Yeah, but how else am I going to go to work?
Well, there are times I've been on the road and I find that I have to dip my leg into the mud. We don't want to. And the truth is, when you get home, sometimes you're even afraid to put your feet on the bed, no matter how well you washed it, because you're like, somebody's urine, you think of so many things.
You're talking about getting home. What if you go home and then your
house is flooded?
So I saw a video of a lady, and inside her house was flooded. Like TVs, couch, everything. And I'm like, how did we get to this point?
She was even doing content with it.
Yeah, she was even doing content. She was laughing. Do you understand? And she's just like, this is my life, right? But I'm like, how is Lagos like this? But the truth is, a lot of times we want to blame the government and say, oh, the government is not doing this, the government is not doing that. Fine, they do have their own part to play. But then even we as humans, what are we doing? Someone sold you a land. Did you not even go and check what the building permit says? Or if you're allowed to actually build in that place? You're literally saying that it's a canal. And then you're blocking all the channels. Then you don't expect that the water is going to come back. We're all going to be swimming together now. We're all going to be fishes. In Lekki?
You know, I like what you said. The government have their part to play, and then because of we are here, we have our own part to play. And that part, like you mentioned, I mean, there was that ban recently on styrofoam products and all of that, blockages and all of that. What can we do? And like you said, when you get this CO or whatever, somebody gets to give a land, do you go to the government agency in charge and say, what is the original, what is the master plan? On there's a particular day I was on
regarding this CO thing. Remember that's part of the issue that is happening in Magodo. In a situation in which they have the documentation that these lands were allotted to them, and it was verified that,
verified by who, please?
But they went to, according to them, they went to the agency in charge, and it was approved. So what then do you do in such a situation? And that's why I'm so glad. For those who don't know, there's actually a Lagos State website where you can go and verify yourself. So it would be a good idea when you're buying a property to also verify, to make your research and everything. It's very, very important, and it's helpful as well. So when we talk about these things, yes, there is the government factor, as you said, but the human factor is huge. And sometimes the humans in the government contribute as well. Because now we're talking about, you mentioned the fact that drivers, for example, are going to start getting drug tests before getting a license. You will get a drug test. You will get a drug test. That Danfo driver will still get the driver's license without the drug test.
Not even just the Danfo drivers. If you have the money to pay.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Is that still the government? It's the people in the government. People who are willing to help you bypass certain things. You can do everything right with your car. Make sure your gear is proper, your engine is fine, everything. They'll make you come again. I'm deliberately using that come again because I don't say go back and forth, because those guys will frustrate you.
Even
if you do not pay, you will not get. Why? When I have everything right.
Even now, you know, there's also another document. It's called the roadworthiness. Right now, they bypass the road. So they don't even want to know if your car is good or not. As long as you can pay the money, if you can give them 20, 50,000 naira, whether you have all the requirements or not, you can bypass it.
The biggest problem in Nigeria is corruption. And it is so inherent that people see it as normal. Look, all over the world, there is corruption. Let's not deceive ourselves. But there's also the fact that you want to protect your next human. So you do it with sense. How can you be so corrupt that you don't even get things done right? We talk about the government this, the government that. The government to put certain, to the point that even government did, I remember during Buhari's administration, there was remitter. Yet people still found ways to bypass it, just so that it does not go into the central account. Kilo day.
You're going too far. So maybe, for instance, you know, like an estate gate, right? They can just tell you, oh, we lock this gate by certain time. It doesn't open till maybe 6 a.m. And there are people that have to go out at 5 a.m. I have to come to work early. But guess what? These people, they feel like they're mini gods. So you have to give them some money so they can open
your own estate gate that you are paying security levy.
That is how much corruption has eaten deep into, and like I said, it's not just Nigeria, into our society at large. Because everybody just thinks, oh, I need to have an edge. And I can use this as a leverage to get what I want to get ahead.
Even when you go to places, you pay for services, people are expecting extra help. Look at, okay, so I've been going to the dental clinic for a few weeks now. There's a particular doctor that sees me, Dr. Temitope Sholedolu. That lady will never, in fact, she has never even solicited for funds. But guess what? She will spend hours to make sure she gets it right. It's easy for an average doctor to say, okay, after 2-3 appointments, well, this one will be like, say, your teeth no one day, okay, but guess what? She takes her time. And she doesn't even make a fuss.
Integrity in
But some people will be like, this your, you don't even say me you buy me Coke today. You don't even say me you, why?
Mary, it's your fault. Like now, imagine the doctor is watching this show now. You have already started planning pound, and you have on top of your teeth that's not good. How will the doctor laugh?
I'm not being chewing, no. Now swallow it.
This is your fault. But let's see. Let me say something. Something I want to say is that practically, this is how practically we can do some things to help make things better. Let's start from the flooding side. Whenever rain is falling, that's not the time to throw out refuse. On your own street, see, it's from street to street to street, it gets to the main road. When the street drainage is blocked, how would you get to there? Start with that. don't throw drainage out during the rain or even when it's normal. I had to pick somebody. I had to pick somebody and pass through Ojota. You need to see, because of the amount of refuse in the middle of the road.
My goodness.
So when the flood came, like the whole road is strewn with refuse. Why would you put? And that is Ojota. Just when you cross the bridge like this, just in the middle of the road.
And verify if you verify. So, if you get a COO, if you get a building plan, go and verify if that's the original plan for it. Let's stop building on canals. Let's ensure that we're keeping our society the way it's supposed to be, because the truth is we're all the ones that are on this earth, and if we do not conserve the earth, then
it's all on us, and that's what it is. But really, thank you so much. It's been quite an interesting conversation this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. So much more to come. Just stay with us.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas. It shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked, and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty, erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyingo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call a permanent solution.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crumbs of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless.
I'm
Adedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
Yaa Ashantewa was born on 17th October 1814 Bisiase, present-day Ghana. The daughter of Kwaku Ampoma and Atapo, her brother Afrani Panin became the chief of Edweso, a nearby community. After a childhood without incident, she cultivated crops on the land around Boankra. She entered a polygamous marriage with a man from Kumasi, with whom she had a daughter. She was appointed by her brother, Nana Akwasi Afrani Opese, ruler of Edweso. When her brother died in 1894, Yaa Ashantewa used her right as Queen Mother to nominate her own grandson as Eji Suhene when the British exiled her grandson to the Seychelles in 1896. Along with the King of Ashanti Prempeh I and other members of the Ashanti government, Yaa Ashantewa became the regent of the Ejisu Juaben district in the Ashanti Empire, now part of modern-day Ghana. After the exile of Prempeh I, the British Governor-General of the Gold Coast, Frederick Hodgson, demanded the Golden Stool, the symbol of the Ashanti nation. There was a disagreement among the members of the Ashanti government at Kumasi on how to go about this. In 1900, she led the Ashanti War, also known as the War of the Golden Stool, against the British Empire. The Ashanti-British War of the Golden Stool, also known as the Yaa Ashantewa War, was led by Queen Mother Nana Yaa Ashantewa with an army of about 5,000. During the fighting, Queen Yaa Ashantewa and 15 other closest advisors were captured, and they too were sent into exile to the Seychelles. Her dream for an Ashanti independence from colonial rule was realized on 6 March 1957, when the Ashanti Protectorate gained independence as part of Ghana. Ghana was the first African nation in West Africa to achieve this feat. She was a successful farmer and mother, an intellectual, a politician, a human rights activist, a queen, and a war leader. Nana Yaa Ashantewa died in exile at the Seychelles on 17th October 1921.
Thank you for staying tuned. On Arts Display this morning on Wake Up Nigeria, we have Odeyemi Oluwaseun Ezekiel. He is a Lagos-based emerging Nigerian artist whose practice reflects lived experiences, social realities, and human connection. His distinctive style employs intersecting non-continuous lines with textured layers in acrylic, contemporary, and charcoal to create depth and individuality. Indeed, it is a pleasure to have you in the studio with us today, Oluwaseun. How are you doing?
I'm good.
You look quite artistic yourself. I really like your pants. They look very good.
Thank you very much.
So when we talk about art, I love art. I love art so much. And so it's something I'm really passionate about. So when we talk about art, I know there are so many background stories to each person's choice of artwork. And so I'm wondering, what is your background story?
Actually, starting from my own personal experience, how I grew up being an artist. It's not something that I just wake up like, okay, this is how I'm going to be an artist or not. It's something that I've been into right from childhood, whereby, you know, there is this kind of privilege where some people have and some other doesn't have. So growing up as a child, I was privileged to be in a situation whereby, so I'm not used to artists around me, but naturally we have some things that we can just lay hand on, you know, probably using nail to inscribe on walls, you know, having some, all these books of like comics books that we can check some 1 or 2 things in and all. So if I can remember vividly during my primary education, so I think that time we still do common entrance whereby, okay, yeah, I have this common entrance and my headmistress, proprietress that year asked me to draw mother and child like a project. So I've been looking at myself like an artist. From
How old were you then?
I think around 10 or...
In what class were you?
Primary 6, because the education is a bit low.
Okay.
So, so I was asked to do like a mother and child so that they can paste in the office of the proprietress so that they can be seen it. So during my period, like going to my secondary school, I've been using the art small in sense that, okay, probably going for my classmates and they are using the money to do like a contribution for me.
Wow.
Yeah, do those years back in early 2000s, whereby we draw for you, we pay, we use the money to pay. So actually, I don't know that probably the art can go as this far, not until probably when I'm done with my secondary school.
Okay.
So I try like, okay, what next can I do? Because naturally, I don't know that there is a course that they study in school that is a visual arts inclined course. Because we are used to law, accounting, all those professional courses. So not until like, okay, after my school, I have a friend in Yabatech that said, okay, let me just go and visit.
And that's how you found out.
So I now saw some sculptural pieces whereby so they studied this in school.
Wow.
That time I was already in I've been learning a roadside, because immediately after my school, I just said, okay, let me just find something doing.
Okay.
So during those periods, I just said, okay. During the roadside period, that was when I checked in Yabatech. So after that, I noticed that they are doing art as a course in school. So I said, okay, let me just try to enroll, probably it can.
And
so
the rest, as they say, is history.
So
interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at some of your artworks. This one is definitely arresting. Just looking at it, especially this young man there, the detailing is amazing.
Thank you.
I mean, when I saw it, the boy looks like he could just step out of that painting right now. That's how detailed it is. What is this called?
Yeah, this it has this kind of title like Ogun Ọmọdé kò lè ṣeré fún ogún ọdún.
Ogun Ọmọdé ò lè ṣeré fún ogún ọdún. 20 children cannot play for 20 years. Yes. At some point, you get separated. Wow.
Part of what I've been talking about is like, okay, the place that I used to stay when I was still a child is different from where I now transferred to. Like, okay, probably I moved to my dad, whereby I now see some other people like, okay, do their own educational level experience now give me this kind of momentum and ginger of like, okay, I want to try as much as possible to portray something meaningful to myself. So when you look at the piece, you can see there are some figures there whereby they are trying to like blend into the background, like fading off. There are some set of people in life.
Those are memories.
There are memory that comes, and there are some people that even though with the level of people that you are currently, there are still some set of people that you know that okay, these people are doing what you actually needed, what you want in life, what can actually affect
life is in stages. Yeah, the people you meet. And then what kind of color, what kind of what did you use? Let me just put it that way.
The medium I use is like a combination, is like a mixed media, a combination of mediums. I use Conte crayon, is like a pastel, charcoal and acrylic. To create the piece.
This is a beautiful piece, I dare say. It's very lovely. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see this one. Gosh, such a gorgeous lady. What is this one called?
Yeah, this is actually titled Waiting for Mr. Right.
Waiting for Mr. Right. Okay.
Yeah, these two pieces, they are piece 1 and 2.
Phase 1 and 2. Yeah. What's the story behind it?
So when I say Waiting for Mr. Right, some ladies like, okay, they are this kind of person. I'm not saying it might be for the both gender. When you are looking, when you are waiting, you are sitting, you are praying for God to like, okay, God, give me the right man, give me the right partner that I want to settle down with. Have you ever sit down and ask yourself, like, are you the right person to that person that is coming to meet you? Some people are looking for somebody that will compliment them, but they are not ready to
compliment the other person.
Yeah. They are not doing anything to add value to themselves. They are just being sitting, waiting. You know, the situation in our culture has really had some negative influence to what we are doing at times, whereby we already have the mindset of like, okay, if you are getting married, you need to have someone that will take care of you. You don't have the mindset of like, okay, this person. A lot of guys and ladies now, when they have partner that is pushing positive energy to them, rather than giving that same vibes and energy, they rather give you this kind of negative influence. They are not doing the right thing. When you said, okay, you are waiting for the right person, you want to add value to this person. Have you ever checked into your own personal self, like, okay, are you the right person? Have you had that value? Some people don't want to get engaged with someone that is financially stable, someone that is wealthy and all. Are you working towards your own personal well-being?
Does that also reflect on this one? Because you said it's part 1 and part 2.
Yes.
So this is the part 2, right?
Yes.
So this part 2, I see that she's backing. Yes. Yeah. What's that? No. Is she married now?
No. She's not married. She's still looking like, okay, you know, situation whereby when it gets to some stage whereby they will now be pressuring you at home, like, okay, you know, you get to some certain age whereby our culture has given us this kind of influence of like, okay, by this certain age, as a lady, you must marry.
So this is she being pensive. This is when she's all vibrant and all. This is when she's getting to that point that
whereby is already getting,
the pressure is getting. Oluwaseun, I must commend you. Your artworks are amazing. Thank you. Your detailing is superb. I particularly love this one, and this, if I like everything. It's really good. Well done, Oluwaseun. Thank you so much for being on Wake Up Nigeria this morning.
Thank you.
At this point, we need to take a quick break. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. See you on the other side of the hour. We'll be right back.
The Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, in collaboration with the International Maritime Organization, IMO, announces the commemoration of the World Maritime Day 2025. The event, themed Our Ocean, Our Obligations, Our Opportunities, will hold on Thursday, September 25, 2025, at Eco Hotels and Suites, Victoria Island, Lagos, at 10 a.m. prompt. His Excellency Adegboyega Oyetola, CON, the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, will be the special guest of honor. Maritime stakeholders, operators, and the general public are invited. Announcer Olufemi Olorutola, Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy. This event is supported by the National Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA.
Power Oil Light. Light enough for movement. Real enough for taste. Power Oil. My choice for my family. They always come back for seconds. I know why. Power Oil. My choice for my family.
We don't like to eat better. More nutritious meals, more veggies. But we want it tasty and easy too. Knorr Cubes. That's the secret. Made with real ingredients like chicken, parsley, and garlic. And enriched with iron, so your meals are better for you and more delicious too. That's the cocoa. Let's give it some accolades. Change your world by changing what's on your plate.
Last year, we saw ideas light up the room. This year, we are doing it again. Get ready for the 2025 Marketing Edge Summit and Edge Awards. And once again, the theme is Excellence Beyond Borders. Come see the small brands take giant leaps at the Marketing Edge Summit and the Edge Awards. The Marketing Edge National Marketing Stakeholder Summit holds virtually on the 25th of September, and the Edge Awards holds on 26 September 2025 at Balmoral Event Hall, Sheraton Hotel, Ikeja. Our lead speakers are Baba Wokwetu and Mr. Obi Asika, and gracing the summit as panelists are Mr. Pritesh Suraj, Mrs. Victoria Abiola Ajayi, Mr. Femi Odubeni, and more. Marketing Edge Awards, promoting the brand idea.
Still hanging out right here with probably the coolest gang on TV in such a way that if we had to take off what is not black or white on us, we'd still be fully clothed. Like, you're thinking about my baby, it don't matter if you're black or white. Everything that's black is either black or white. Cool, great way. They just sing. We didn't plan it, did we? Except your earpiece, there's yellow there, but it looks nice.
Oh, don't go there.
Good morning and welcome, of course. Yeah, 1 hour.
Gone.
I believe.
You know how they say time flies when you're having fun?
It does.
And right here, we're having so much fun.
It does.
But we're keeping up the momentum going with stories that inspire, ideas that elevate, and guests that would leave you wanting, just a little bit more.
I like that. Mary, of course, was with our art display earlier on this morning, and I love.
I was twinning with one of the arts.
Okay. I love that. The way those arts take me. Francis, please block that door. They might not, the artist can go, but the art, we have to stay back.
Keep it.
Yes. Mary, I know that's one part of art, but Chef Flo looks like she has gone very far with the cooking thing. What's up there?
So this is another type of art, and because I'm just joining in the kitchen, in a bit, I'd like Chef Flo to give us the breakdown of how we arrived at this black soup. Like, it's ready as it is. It's ready.
Wow.
So she's going to run us through the process, and then we'll talk about the different things we can use for it as well. So that will be coming up in
That'll be a little bit later. Eh? Wonderful, wonderful.
Mike, you're holding a cup of coffee.
Am I?
And as a gentleman,
Am I?
You don't think I should have some?
No, what you are seeing is not what it actually is.
The more you look, the less you see. Okay.
You know, I wanted to study magic also.
Magic Mike? But you know what Magic Mike is?
You said it here. No.
Let's not go there.
No. But you see, Ruma is so beautiful as a piece of art that if I need to take one of the arts, you can take Ruma and give me the art because they are on the same level.
You want to trade me in? Can you believe that?
The art is beautiful, remember?
You want to trade me in?
No, just in case. So just in case.
Now I understand what this relationship is all about. It's okay. It's okay.
That's it. My name is Mike Mesikeno.
My name is Rume Paulson, and don't forget that you can stream us live right now on YouTube. Just search TVC Entertainment or go to www.tvcentertainment.tv.
And options where you can catch us. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC, of course, across social media for engagement and interaction.
And of course, the TVC app is still your #1 plug. Download it on Android or iOS device so you don't miss a bit. You are even on the go with us at all times.
All right, what we have left on the show, Chef Flo, like we mentioned, she's prepared black soup. We'll get to see the process a little bit later and see how far we have gone with that. Swallow, I want fufu. Mary wants pounded yam.
I want plantain flour. Yeah.
I've seen cabbage flour.
Plantain.
Have you seen that one? It's purple.
Yeah, there's even the cauliflower one. There's so many.
There's so many options.
Of options.
Rena's still with us. Yeah, you had a chat with Rena earlier.
Yes,
yeah?
I did. And she sounds so good. And she's also still going to be with us this morning. You know, just giving us that good music. Definitely. From R&B to Afrobeat and then a little bit of rap. Oh, I love it.
Okay.
A bad girl, Eugene. Follow, I don't wanna follow. I day your door and I no go come out. Open the door, man, I day for your front. I don't wanna fall off again.
I love birthdays. How much? And I know you love birthdays.
Of course, you know I love birthdays.
I know you do. Rume loves birthdays. We'll be celebrating you and your loved ones, Mrs. Ajayi Funke. I love this picture. We're celebrating you and others later on birthday shoutouts.
It's your day. I wish you.
All right, and on tech, we will be having Etim Ukwerebi. He's on the couch with us. He is a creative director and the founder of Biographical. He's a brand consultant and innovative digital branding and consulting company that delivers end-to-end brand identity and strategy solutions for businesses.
Yep, that's quite a lot. Well, we're talking AI today. We're going to be looking at that topic, and you don't want to miss this one on the show a little bit later. How designers and creatives can thrive with artificial intelligence.
All right, we have a beautiful second hour for you. We'll be right back after this fact finder.
Stay tuned. The news once again on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Mike Messikeno. The federal government has announced the official theme for Nigeria's 2025 Independence Day celebrations. Now, this is according to a statement by the Director of Information and Public Relations in the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Segun Imoyosen. He said the theme, Nigeria at 65, all hands on deck for a greater nation, indicates the need for unity, collaboration and patriotism amongst government institutions, the private sector, civil society and citizens to advance national peace, prosperity and progress. The government said the choice of the theme reflected Nigeria's resilience since independence in 1960, stressing the importance of consolidating past achievements while pursuing loftier goals under the renewed hope agenda. World Press Conference is slated for Monday, the 29th of September in Abuja. The Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau has said that its investigation into the recent Abuja-Kaduna train derailment at Asham Station has revealed that poor maintenance and a faulty track switch were key factors behind the incident. The passenger train, which departed from Idu Station, Abuja, with 618 persons on board, derailed shortly after, resulting in 21 injuries but no fatality. From the preliminary findings, several sleepers at the station that had been damaged in the previous incident were only patched instead of being properly repaired. Investigators also found that the automatic switch mechanism at the station's crossing point was unserviceable at the time of the derailment, which is the second to occur at the same station within 13 months. As a result, the switch had to be manually operated and secured using a point clip, which was later discovered to be broken. This compromised the integrity of the track alignment, leading to the derailment. The report also noted that the personnel of the Nigerian Railway Corporation had received only initial training with no formal refresher courses, raising further concerns about safety standards and preparedness. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says Vladimir Putin will keep driving the Ukraine war wider and deeper unless he is stopped. Addressing the UN General Assembly, he called for countries to work together as, quote, peace depends on all of us, end quote. President Zelensky was speaking after U.S. President Donald Trump shifted his position on the Russia-Ukraine war, saying for the first time that Ukraine could win all of its land back. Russia responded diplomatically to Mr. Trump's comments, but also claimed it was more bear than paper tiger. And then to sporting stories, Nottingham Forest claimed a point on their return to European football for the first time since the 1995-96 season. Ange Postecoglou's side played out a 2-2 draw against Real Betis in Seville, creating numerous chances to claim 3 points in Spain. In other games, FC Midtjylland beat Sturm Graz 2-0, Fenerbahce of Turkey lost 3-1 to Dynamo Zagreb of Croatia, Freiburg of Germany beat Basel of Switzerland 2-1. While Nice lost 2-1. More games will be played today as Aston Villa will play host to Bologna, FC Utrecht face Lyon, Rangers will tackle Genk, Salzburg will take on FC Porto, VfB Stuttgart will battle Celta Vigo, and Young Boys will welcome Panathinaikos. Ibrahimovic scored his first goal for Arsenal as they beat League One side Port Vale to reach the Carabao Cup 4th round. In other games of the evening, Tottenham beat Doncaster 3-0, Manchester City beat Huddersfield 2-0, while Newcastle United beat Bradford City 4-1. And that's it on sports and the news for today. We'll take a time out. Stay with us. There's much more to come on the show.
The NOA National Campus Debate has reached the zonal stage. Hello, I'm Clean, your NOA AI digital assistant. Here's what you need to know about the next stage of the National Campus Debate. Across the 6 geopolitical zones, victorious tertiary institutions at the state levels will debate the theme, Unity in Diversity, defining national identity in Nigeria's multicultural society. North Central Lokoja, September 23rd. Northwest Kaduna, September 24th. Northeast Gombe, September 24th. South-South Port Harcourt, September 25. Southeast Umuahia, September 25. Southwest Abeokuta, September 25. NOA National Campus Debate. It is a unifying platform where young Nigerians inspire, engage, and shape the future of our nation.
In the beating heart of Owerri, business never sleeps. From sunrise to sundown, the wheels keep turning. And behind the scenes, vision meets action. Governor Hope Uzodimma's leadership has turned manifestos into reality, transformations that feels like a miracle. But progress needs peace, and in Imo, it's not left to chance. From land to sky to river deep, guardians are watching, protecting dreams and opportunity. At Orashi's quiet shore, hydropower is rising, set to energize a growing economy. The change is visible. New roads emerge, industry hums, communities come alive. At the center, a digital revolution. 500,000 young minds trained each year to build the future. As Orashi rises, so does Imo and the hopes of a hard-working people. A new Imo is on the rise.
We don't like to eat better, more nutritious meals, more veggies, but we want it tasty and easy too. Knorr cubes, that's the secret. Made with real ingredients like chicken, parsley, and garlic. And enriched with iron, so your meals are better for you and more delicious too. That's the cocoa. Let's give it some accolades. Change your world by changing what's on your plate.
The aroma is amazing. It's amazing. And Chef Flo, you need to see this thing. You need to see how this thing is boiling. You need to see what I'm seeing here. This is, Mary is salivating wherever she is at the moment. Mary, where are you? Where are you? Our black soup is done. I was telling Chef, there you have it. I was telling Chef Flo that this thing is more like very dark green soup than black soup. But then whichever way, it's so dark green and it's almost black, and it's really, the aroma is amazing, yeah. But let's just before we got to the final part and all that, what did we do after? There was the meat first and the periwinkle, and then the fish came in. So how did we get to?
I boiled the periwinkle and the beef first, and then I added the other ingredients like crayfish, the black pepper. I added to it, and then I allowed to boil. I poured in my palm oil that I've already fried with onions. With
the onions, yes,
so
you did that earlier.
To add more flavor to it. Cool. So that's how far. Then I added the veggies one after the other because I don't want them to turn black completely. I still want to maintain that vitality, that nutrient in it. I don't want it to turn completely overdone, so I try to maintain a little green into it. So that's
at the same time, it's giving me afang vibes. It's looking like it's afang.
Yes, that's the twist that I added because I needed to just it was like basically 3 leaves. I said, let me try 4 leaves and let's see how it comes out. So I added the blended water leaf to it, just a little to just smoothing everything together. And so you can just try it out and see how
lovely. Lovely. There you can see the ingredients.
Aroma, you can, and we basically finish it fast because we prep it down, and then we didn't use grinding stone, we didn't use mortar. All we did was just to put the leaves inside of the blender and it goes.
Chef Flo,
that's just a quick one.
Chef Flo, you look like a lecturer. You should be lecturing at one cuisine school. There are the ingredients that you can see. There you see them again in a bit. And today we did Chef Flo's wonderful black soup with a twist, aka dark green soup, and we had a twist to this particular one, and those are the ingredients that we had there. We had onions, we had uziza seed, uziza leaves, scent leaf, there was ugu leaf, and there was water leaf.
And there was water leaf.
There was water leaf also. So you look at those ingredients once again and probably take a screenshot or something where you can, you know, look at that recipe. If you want it to look like how Chef Flo put this together, there you have it. Just take a look.
And it's actually a very high nutritious soup that
wonderful.
Can, at least once a week or twice in a month is very good to boost immune system.
To boost immune system.
Yeah.
But the way it is boiling now, it never done. I mean, it done. It done. I'm not going up. I'm making not too boil. Make the ingredients not too. And then we have it with different swallows. Chef Flo put together different kind of swallows. Do you want? It's not for you. It's your hand. It's putting your hand inside your mouth like that. That was my floor manager there. But yeah, we put all of this together. Once again, it's our black soup. Of course, it's Isha. It's Edo State. Edo State. They have some of the best cooks, some of the best people, and some of the best recipes, some of the best meals. And this is one that is a staple of every Edo family. You get to see
all Nigerians, we all have all indigenous.
Wonderful indigenous cuisine and all of that. Wonderful. Okay, all right. While we're doing all of that, Rume, there's not. It's not. I'm not. It's not. Nothing for you. You still disappear before you go.
Is ready for that soup, that black soup. I cannot wait, and I'm sure that everyone who's at home, they are probably thinking, "Oh my God, how am I going to celebrate with this?"
I thought we were doing Fit Farm.
Relax. Fit Farm is not every day now. Okay. I can indulge sometimes.
It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead.
All right, if it's your birthday in the month of September, we want to say happy birthday to you. And we're giving you some shout outs this morning. And our first person I want to say happy birthday to this morning is Alaji Bisiriyu. 26 is your birthday, and this is best wishes from Ajoke. Happy birthday.
Wish you all the best. This day is your day, and I wish you very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you will get.
Aretha, 20th of September is your birthday, and you're having best wishes from Moshori Oluwa. Enoch Onide, 28th of September is your birthday, and Janet Adejoke is wishing you all the best this year.
All that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Folua Owoyele, 29th of September is your birthday, and your dad and mom, they're sending you all of the best wishes, those squishy wishes for you this morning or this month, rather.
I wish you long life and prosperity.
Janet Eneje Yusuf, 21st of September was your birthday, and your husband, Akim Olayemi, is saying a happy birthday to you.
All that you prayed for this year, you will have all that you wish for this year, you go get
Lotfullah Yusuf, yesterday the 24th of September was your birthday, and your mom and dad are saying happy birthday to you.
I wish you long life and prosperity. Yeah. This day is your day. I wish you all the best. This day is your day, and I wish you very well.
Mrs. Adeboye Tolulope, 21st of September was your birthday, and this is best wishes from Mrs. Sheung Adewole.
You go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Mrs. Funke Ajayi, 23rd of September was your birthday, and Sheung Adewole is saying happy birthday to you.
I wish you long life and prosperity. Yeah. This day is your day.
Oshodi Emmanuel, 21st of September was your birthday, and Sheung Adewole is wishing you all the best in this new year.
All that you prayed for this year, you will have. All that you wish for this year, you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Princess Testimony Royalty, 24th of September was your birthday, and Big Mommy is saying she loves you so much. Happy birthday to you.
I wish you long life and prosperity. Yeah. It's your day.
Yes, we're wishing you long life, prosperity, and all that you wish for yourself. Happy birthday to you if your birthday is in the month of September. We'll go on a short break now, and when we return, we'll be having our final discussion. Please stay with us.
This is not just the round table. This is the black table.
This is the Black Table, where real men speak the truth about the world we live in, the games we play, the power we chase, and the women who shake it off. Unfiltered.
There's this entitlement to choice.
Unapologetic.
There's something in sociology that said even crime has an advantage in the society.
Unafraid.
In my practice, I found that sometimes the woman is saying honey, but you are hearing monkey.
Sports, politics, culture, women, and what it means to be a man in today's world. No scripts, no safe zones, just grown conversations. So pull up a chair if you're built for it. This is the Black Table.
Akiwande Oluwole Soyinka was born on 13th July 1934 in Abeokuta, Nigeria, to parents Samuel and Grace Soyinka. His education began with the Christian lessons of his parents as well as the more traditional Yoruba spiritual customs taught to him by his grandfather. He had his preparatory university studies at Government College Ibadan in 1954, subsequently University College Ibadan, and he continued at the University of Leeds, earned a bachelor's degree in English literature. Soyinka's master's degree focused on projects combining his Yoruba culture with traditional British theatre traditions. He later returned to school in Nigeria to study African theatre, during which time he continued to produce poems and plays, one of which appeared on Nigerian television. Shortly after, he became the chief of the Cathedral of Drama at the University of Ibadan. Nigeria had only recently gained independence from Britain and political corruption was at a high. Soyinka's plays and poems became increasingly political and he began giving speeches protesting government corruption. He was accused of conspiring with the Biafra rebels. He was therefore arrested and imprisoned in 1967 for almost 2 years during the Civil War, but managed during his time to write numerous poems. He was finally released in 1969 after a brief period in France. He returned to his position at the university where he founded the magazine Black Orpheus. He left his position and Nigeria in 1971, wary of the political climate of the country. During this time, he published books of poetry and essays. His plays were collected and published, and newer plays were staged. In 1986, he was the first African to win the Nobel Prize in Literature for a wide cultural perspective and with poetic overtones fashioning the drama of existence. He dedicated his acceptance speech to Nelson Mandela and used the platform to criticize apartheid. Later that same year, Soyinka was awarded the Ajib Prize and in 1988 published his book Mandela's Earth and other poems as well as art, dialogue, and outrage, essays on literature and culture. He also accepted a position at Cornell University. Throughout his life, he has served as a spokesman against apartheid and government corruption. He has won numerous other awards for his work, including the Anisfield Wolf Book Award, the Academy of Achievement Golden Plate Award, and the Ajib Prize for Literature. And he has taught at many prestigious universities, including Emory University, Harvard, and Obafemi Awolowo University. In his lifetime, Soyinka has published 2 novels, 3 collections of short stories, made 3 movies, translated 2 novels, 5 memoirs, 7 poetry collections, 13 essay collections, and produced nearly 30 plays. He holds honorary doctorates from numerous universities and has been invited to teach in schools around the world. He continues to write prolifically in spite of a bout with prostate cancer in 2014. Wole Soyinka, the Nigerian playwright and political activist, has positioned himself as a voice of the voiceless through his piece of art. He has distinguished himself as the African icon that continuously makes a mark in African literature and the world at large.
It is time for a tech discussion this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. And for that, we have Etim Ukorobi on the couch with us. He is the creative director and founder of Ubrelcon, that's Etim Ukorobi Brand Consult. Now, it is an innovative digital branding and consulting company that delivers end-to-end brand identity and strategy solutions for businesses. Etim leverages AI-powered design and content creation tools to amplify creativity, streamline workflows, and deliver innovative brand solutions. Today, we are focusing on how designers and creatives can thrive with artificial intelligence. It's such a pleasure to have you in the studio with us.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. You know, when we talk about designers and creatives, social media has been rife with, oh, they'll soon go extinct. That job will no longer be viable. It will no longer exist. And here you are talking about thriving with AI. Tell me more about that.
All right. So one thing most people quickly always say that AI is going to take away our jobs and our creativity. But one thing you should also realize that it still needs the human to also be a part and parcel of it in most cases. So now, for instance, coming out with the creative designs, it needs your creative thinking to put into place. So now, one thing I also tell people is that think of AI as a creative partner, not as a competitor. So think of it as a creative partner, it therefore means that you also use its help with your own creativity to see the workflow.
So the way you use it is what will determine a lot of things.
Yes.
Let's start from the designers.
All right.
Now, in what ways can AI assist in the job? Because there's something I'm one of those who chose to be late to the party.
Okay.
I like to do my research, you know, painstakingly, ensure that I get all the details right. But just yesterday, believe it or not, I decided to just impute something on social media and on Google.
Right.
Now, you know, Google has this thing now of giving you, it's actually AI powered, giving you the details.
Yes.
But most times when they do that, I ignore it and go for the article. So yesterday I decided to use it. And I realized that, gosh, I've been wasting my time.
there's
because it will give you not only the answers you need, it will also give you links to where you can get more information. So you don't have to go through several links. You just have to go to the ones that give you what you need.
Yes.
And so I believe that also applies to designers.
Yes, it does apply to design. So let's say, for instance, I want to work on a project, let's say Dexter project. The chance of building constructions companies. All right. So now, in order for me to have a clear understanding of it, not that I do not understand, so I get the brand brief, And now I'll say, okay, fine, let me put into AI. Let me tell AI, okay, this is the brand brief. They want to build lives. So now what are the design elements that can be used to attach to it? So you bring out some certain design prompt, and then I'll take it to another AI that gives me visual representation. So now most times I look at it as a mood board, helping me to understand what I want to work on. Not that I don't have the idea myself, but with time I want to quickly work on it. So now that helps put the right perspective in place. You now understand, okay, if I work on this way, there will be a lot of visibility, there will be a lot of understanding, there will be a lot of how to make such projects stand out differently.
As, for the other side, though, we also have to look at the creators. How does it assist?
So now for the creative itself, it gives you different options on what to take and what to do. Do you understand? So many creative things that it will dull my creative thinking, but that's not actually the case. Okay, let's say for instance, okay, I want to get, there's an image I have in my mind. I want to really get that image to play out for creative. I want to really see it differently. So now I could use ChatGPT to tell ChatGPT, this is what I have. Okay, I want someone sitting down here in the studio and then holding a cup of coffee. But I've been trying to look for that image, I can't get it. So now I tell it on ChatGPT, ChatGPT gives me a prompt. I take it to Google Labs. Google Labs gives me an image that says that. So now I can now come and then we work on those images, now add some little touches there, bring in a table, bring in some other element to it, give it my own flair, how I feel about the ambience or how the design will look at, and then I'm trying to communicate a message.
So now you see that giving it your flair is what distinguishes an individual from AI, because AI has also proven that it doesn't really individualize as well as you would expect. It gives an answer that it could give to like 1 million other people.
Certainly.
I'm very sure professors have found that out, considering people's projects and all. And so I wonder, what is your own take about AI in general?
All right. So for me, my own take on AI in general is that over the years, I've been solving brand problems, brand identity problem. So now for my own take for AI, you see it's more or less, I see it as a tool. Let me put it this way, another creative tool for designers. I see it as a creative tool for designers. Adding with other range of creative tools, either using Photoshop or either using CorelDRAW, either using Illustrator. I see it as an additional tool. So my own take on it is that using it as an advantage to existing tools, not just leaving it aside, using an advantage of existing tools to help solve brand problems, to help solve some rising needs that brands may have. Because so many brands don't necessarily, they're trying to solve a problem, but yet they're trying to capture a particular market, but yet they don't really have some of the data they might use to. So with that, taking that advantage to that, now begin to understand, okay, in this particular region, this is what will be more appealing. So now you put that prompt, it shows you how you're going to present it, and then you work with that.
So let's talk about you. You have over 10 years experience.
Yes.
Could you take us through your journey? What has it been like in the creative industry?
All right. So it's more or less, let me say, quite interesting because it started immediately. I left my university. My thought was this creative industry is quite fast growing. So why not put more attention to it? Do you understand? So at most times, there are times that you have to upscale, and then understand the trends of different creative work out there and being able to position yourself that gives you that relevance. So in that regards, I now begin to focus, okay, fine, the different brand problems that needs to be solved. Brands needs to understand their products and how their products will meet their right audience. So now, I now begin to understand that in other cases, there are situations that a designer will work on a product that is actually for, let's say, fumigations, chemical fumigation, but yet the design itself shows that it's more or less like a fruit juice, and yet it's not passing the right message. You understand? So now, because I came across that, and now I understand this is actually a problem that also needs to be solved, being able to represent brand solutions and align it with what the brands need and what the audience or what the consumers, the target audience need per time.
Oh, wow. Okay, so now let's talk about creativity generally. I know quite well that when it comes to the design and creative industry, people are torn. On the one hand, there are people saying, oh, come on, let's just go to Canva, we'll fix it.
Okay.
What distinguishes a creative designer from what an average person, the magic in quotes, they can make with Canva?
All right. One thing, professionalism. Over the years, experimenting on different concepts, different tools over the years, the professionalism. So now, currently I'm working on a a class with an NGO that helps helping mentoring their creative personnel. Do you understand? So now, what I'm telling them, what I'm showing them is that, okay, I understand you have different tools you're making use of. So now, what I'm going to show you is how you can enhance these tools. Because at the end of the day, it's not necessarily about the tools per se, but about the creative designer.
Back to the individuality as well.
Yes, it's about them. So now they're going to show them, okay, now for this is how we're going to go about it, irrespective of whatsoever tools you employ to execute that particular task. So that has always been a distinguishing part that gives those clarity.
So generally in Nigeria, what's your take on the creative industry, especially the design industry? Because I know that's where your report is.
So my take here for Nigeria is that we are fast growing. You're seeing a lot of creative people coming up with creative ideas, creative works that solves different solutions in different ecosystems, you see. So now, one of the things I also see, and I've seen many Nigerians also adopting to the rising in AI. And then with that itself, they are also getting the desired result they need part-time and solving a certain problem they need to solve. So it's a good one.
It's a good one. Okay, so the creative industry in Nigeria, 5-10 years, should we expect innovations that would take the world by storm?
Yes, we should. we should. But only the downside is that the downside is that many times most people are always afraid of creativity, not creativity, new inventions. They believe that because of what we call creative destruction, we find out that one particular creativity comes on board and then we are feared going to relegate in other aspect of technological advancement or other aspect of creativity. For instance, the emergence of sewing machine, which eradicated knitting with hands and the rest. So people were afraid that to take my job. At the end of the day, people were wise enough to flow alongside the train, were able to make the most out of it.
Now, for a person that probably doesn't even understand what designing is and vis-a-vis creativity, and they're all the same, graphics designer, could you distinguish it?
All right. So now, looking at designing and a graphics designer. So now, graphic designer is more like the person who have years of experience. It's more or less a professional in that field. Then designing is more or less the output of what you put out there. Do you understand? So we have different varieties of design. We have the artwork. We have digital artwork. We have the flyer designs. We have the logos. We have the motion graphics and all sorts. So now, the professionalism has to do with the aspect of the graphic designer coming up, okay, putting all his work out there with long years of experience that makes him a professional in that field. So that most people say that, okay, design is quite simple. I can just wake up one day and put this and put there and put there and then come out. But yeah, you're not actually speaking to your audience at the end of the day because you don't really understand what your audience are seeing. You're not design, there's what we call design emotion. We are not just putting the design out there, but you're understanding how your audience will perceive the design output. You understand? So you take years of experience and understanding to see what you need to see and how to place it out there that people can easily relate with it. I
had to ask you this before we end this conversation because I realized that a lot of people do not understand that certain tools are made there to ease your work.
Yes,
but when you want something that really represents your brand, it's always good to meet a professional because of, as you said, the emotion. And that also has to do with branding, as you mentioned earlier. So when you're talking about branding, there's a lot that goes into it. And that includes trying to understand the business, putting it right. You as the client might not really be able to express it as well as a professional will be able to put it into reality and then give you the best that works for you. And I find your work commendable.
Thank you so much.
It's very stressful. Even when you have to use the app, the one I was mentioning, it's very stressful. Talk less of you guys who painstakingly come up with stuff. Amazing. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
So do you eat breakfast usually?
Yes, I do most of the time. Sometimes, to be honest, I skip breakfast.
You skip breakfast. Okay. Do you want to skip breakfast today?
No, I don't want to skip breakfast today.
Why?
Because I'm here already.
I want to. You have to skip breakfast because I must eat your portion this morning. So we have breakfast for you.
Oh, wonderful.
Have you ever tried black soup?
Black soup?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
You've heard about black soup?
I've heard about black soup, but I haven't tried it.
Today's your lucky day. You get to try it from Chef Flora.
Thank you, Jesus. Wonderful.
And from the aroma, I can tell it's going to be very delicious.
Interesting.
So you know what we're going to do?
All
we're
right.
going to head to the kitchen now to join Chef Flora and the guys.
Thank you so much.
Let's go. yours?
This looks very good.
It looks amazing.
Mary, Mike is yours. I know the one that why didn't you just, when they came on WhatsApp, and you say
welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you so
It's
much.
time for breakfast. Please, this is by Chef Flora. Chef Flora, tell us what we're having for breakfast. Please come this way.
Black soup.
Wow.
In Nigeria, it is fish and it contains a lot of veggies. We have like 5 vegetables in this plate.
Wonderful.
We have the scent leaf, we have rosebush leaf, we have ugu leaf, we have butter leaf, you know, everything blended together.
Oh, join.
For this.
So they're already licking your lips. Don't worry,
Have you ever had
dig in.
black soup before?
No, he hasn't.
So this is your first time?
Yeah.
Well, you had it here.
So you can use your hand, can use the fork, and can use it.
Just use fork for now.
I'm not using, I'm just trying
When
to
they
ask.
take the camera,
Oh,
they stop. You wash your hand as you like. Oh yeah,
All right.
let's dig in.
Interesting. Don't join me yet.
This one. He's already carried this one.
Is here. Your own is there,
it's your
own. It's okay. It's your own. It's okay.
Mike shines when he's native
It's your
food.
own. Interesting. Thank you, Jesus. Can I use my hand, please?
This pose is just like one pastor down to the revival. The way he pose.
You know.
That's the pose for revival.
One of those things.
Just stay like
but don't cut me off, guys. Let me continue digging in.
He said he wants to finish the food.
I want to finish it actually.
Yes, as in
It's yours anyway.
Yeah. So you know what? Just continue. At this point, we have a performance.
Yeah, to take us out. It's been a wonderful show.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Chef. And we will see you tomorrow. But of course, Rina is here to take us out on a Thursday morning. Rina, it's yours. Take it away.
Bada bang bang bang, skitty bop bop bop. That's about gallery. You did. Follow, I don't wanna follow. I day a door and I no go come out. Open the door, man, I day for your front. I don't wanna fall off again. Follow, I don't wanna follow. I day a door and I no go come out. Open the door, man, I day for your front. I don't wanna fall off again. Tryna hold on to whatever's left. Me only ground was dreaming, it wasn't theft. Since me I burn, I may never understand me. I never want to give up yet. Say, fall off the London Bridge. Can you build it back with bricks and stones? Because me lose me mom, fi kidney stones. And then she never gets to see me grow. Say, fall off, I don't wanna fall off. I day a door and I know I come out. Open the door, man, I day for your front. I don't wanna fall off again. Fall off, I don't wanna fall off. I day a door and I know I come out. Open the door, man, I day for your front. I don't wanna fall off again.
Hello, fellow Nigerians. I'm Larry Saunilu, the Director General of the National Orientation Agency. Our relatively short history since independence, remarkable achievements have unfolded. However, we can only acknowledge these successes if we choose to focus on the positive. Remember, you cannot see the light if you keep your eyes closed. Great things are happening to many Nigerians. Our country is a land of opportunities for those who are positive.